I can honestly say, like, if I got hit by a bus tomorrow, I'm fine. We're not waiting to build our dream because we're living it.
Total cost was just over £6,000. So a bit of a bargain, if I'm honest. It would have been much easier to live in and carry on with a 9 to 5, keep renting the house, but it wasn't the right thing.
No.
The right thing was to jump in like this and drown.
So this is our home here in rural Bulgaria. Come and have a look.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this episode, we meet up with Phil and Kayleigh and their family. You might know them as the Udens, who moved out to Bulgaria for a better life.
They're off-grid and it's absolutely incredible what they've got going on here, so stick around to see exactly how they make it work and to hear the story of why they've done this. And we hope that you enjoy the video. Let us know in the comments what you think, and if you want to see more content like this, then make sure you're subscribed. Back to it.
I'm Phil, this is Kayleigh, and we live here in, well, a caravan in rural Bulgaria.
With our 2 children, Alex and Ember. Yeah,
And the dog, Socks.
And the dogs.
Somewhere.
Socks the dog. It was a very different life before. We had a lot of pressure of trying to balance work and time with Alex.
Yep.
Because Ember wasn't born then.
No.
We were both working full time.
We were basically your normal people, 9 to 5 jobs, you know, trying to look after, bring Alex up as best we could, and yeah, living in rented accommodation with pretty much no chance of getting on the housing ladder.
No. Alex came along and we sat down one evening and we were just like, we're just so unhappy. This is not what we want for Alex. And I think when you become a parent, you kind of get like a complete shift in...
Yeah, it was overnight shift of like priorities, and
definitely.
like, you start to look at your future, not for you now, but for them. And yeah, it became like, what are we doing here? Like starting to question everything, weren't we?
Yeah, so we looked at, right, what's our alternative? And we looked into converting a van.
That's where we started off.
Yeah.
We converted a van to live in because that got us out of the rental trap, and that was the main thing, is that if we got out of the rental trap, we'd then have some finances available to be able to do something with, though we hadn't made that plan up just yet. We hadn't sort of really thought it through, I don't think, but the main thing was just to get out of rented accommodation. We just had to get out of that, you know, that endless loop, that the treadmill of life, and so the van was that. And then we ended up with Bulgaria because we were actually looking for a destination, sort of Europe, but as far east as possible. That was sort of the original idea, was we were looking for a plot of land that we could build a deck and drive the van in, and then we'd have this place to come on holiday or whatever. We never intended to actually live here full time when we bought the property. It was very cheap, property was very cheap here, and that made it achievable for us, you know, without much savings in the bank. We actually would have loved to have done this life in the UK, but first of all, the prices were ridiculous. Like, we couldn't get any plot of land, you know, within affordable, anything that we wanted affordable wise. And the cost of living there, as well as all the planning permissions, all of the hoops you have to jump through with councils and all the rest of it, there was too many roadblocks, you know, there was too much hassle to try and do that, and we just didn't want to be stuck in legal battles and all the rest of it. So yeah, one of the main reasons for coming out here was just this freedom to just be us and do our own thing, you know. This is our property. It's just under 2 acres, and this is the lovely plot of land that we have bought in rural Bulgaria. Total cost was just over £6,000 we paid for this property. So a bit of a bargain, if I'm honest.
Alright guys, one thing that made it so much easier while filming abroad was having mobile data the second we landed. And that's thanks to our sponsor today, Airalo.
Airalo is a super handy app that lets you download an eSIM. It's basically a digital SIM card, meaning that you can be instantly connected without messing around with physical SIM cards or long queues at airport SIM stalls.
Using Airalo meant that we can have access to internet to find places to stay, use Google Maps, and of course, keep in touch with our mum back home. You can even keep your own number, meaning no faffing around with switching cards or updating your contacts, saving you time and money, and it's more affordable than paying hidden roaming fees.
Airalo works in over 200 countries and regions, and it's trusted by over 20 million travellers worldwide. You just download the app, pick your destination, and then choose your plan. You can also use our code Liveration for $3 off. Install it on Wi-Fi, activate it when you land, and that's it, you're ready to go.
So if you're heading abroad soon, install Airalo to make sure you're connected wherever you travel. Make sure to use code Liveration for $3 off your first eSIM. We'll leave the links in the description below for that. And with that, thanks to Airalo for sponsoring this video. Back to it.
When we first turned up on the land, we couldn't even get up the driveway. It was foot only access. The grass was 6 foot high. We couldn't see anything. I mean, for the first month was just clearing, just trying to find out what we've got.
Yeah, the whole property had been untouched for over 10 years. I think from the moment that we stepped onto the land, we could see the potential.
This property is, very pleased to say, bought and paid for outright. We have no mortgage, we have no rent. It's just absolute freedom. It's how it feels. That's how it feels to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worked hard for it. Like, we didn't have the 6 grand. Like, we had to work and sell stuff to be able to get that money together. We didn't have the savings. But once we got it together, like, it was money well spent for us. So when we bought the property, we bought this, which is a very poor condition house. We have 3 outbuildings and yeah, just under 2 acres of land. We've got subsidence and the roof is caving in. It's leaking in every room. It's in a very bad way. And for us, personally, it's too much work to renovate. So our plan is to knock this down and we want to build an eco home on the same footprint, is the dream.
So the 4 of us currently live in our 6-berth caravan, complete with a decking area that Phil made all by himself.
Okay, so we are basically off-grid. We are totally off-grid for electric and we have been ever since we bought the property. We are still on-grid for water at the minute. We are looking to drill a borehole, but it's a big process and something we don't want to mess up.
Yeah, so for us it was really important that we had an area for the children to play, and we spent a whole weekend creating this amazing play area for them using the wood from one of the old barns. They've got the trampoline set up, and then we are in the process of creating a pool area for the summer.
So our whole property is sloped and it's a south facing slope, which is lovely. We have mowed this bottom area of grass mainly to cause a fire break. Out in Bulgaria here we suffer a lot with wildfires. So on this side we have the decking and the caravan and the swing and everything, which is like this little Eden for us. And then on this side we've got our sort of picnic area and the veg garden and everything. But in the middle here is chaos. So this is where the little barn's happening, the house is happening, all the building work seems to be happening right in the middle here. This is sort of a chill out area. We've got a bit of shade here from the solar panels. So we've built a picnic bench, we've got a pizza oven and a barbecue, just some space to get away from all the chaos that's happening in the middle, and yeah, just somewhere to eat and chill outside. And then over here we've got Kayleigh's geodesic dome project. This is her going to be her greenhouse, which is a pretty crazy structure, to be honest. There's a lot of work that's gone into this. And then there's going to be raised veggie garden over here for vegetables and yeah, growing our fruit and veg that we hope for the future. Okay, so this is our custom-made 5 kilowatt tilting solar array. It's literally on 3 posts and it's got a central pivot so it can rock, and that just keeps the panels at their optimum angle depending on the season, and means that a 5 kilowatt array for us is plenty and we have more power than we need, especially when the weather's like this. Once we installed these, it's silent and we have more power than we ever need. It's wonderful. I love it. I'm addicted.
So when we first moved to the land, we immediately started planting some fruit trees just so that we could get them established. So this is our mini orchard area, and we've got a huge variety of fruit here. We've got apples, we've got pears, we've got peaches, and yeah, I can't wait for them to fruit for the very first time. In Bulgarian, there's a phrase, malko po malko, which means little by little.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is exactly what we're doing here.
So this is the back of the house and very much our work area. I've also got my workshop here, which is where the batteries are for the solar panels and the inverter, and we'll come and show you that now. Okay, so the power from the solar comes into here, which is our inverter. This is a 12 kilowatt hybrid inverter, and that links with our Fogstar batteries. We have 25 kilowatt hours of battery storage, all lithium, and Yeah, it keeps us. This will keep us running without any solar power for about 3 days off grid completely with no power. So we can do 3 cloudy days before we have to run the generator or hope for another sunny day.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I would actually say that our day to day, we're busier now.
Yeah.
Like we get up early, we go to bed late, like we are busy
It is
from
full on.
beginning till end of the day.
Yeah.
But we're doing things for us and
Yeah.
for us as a family. So although like you see like the rat race of like working 9 to 5 and everything like that, we're actually doing that because we are working,
We're
but then we're
working
also
more.
working more here.
Yeah, we're
for
working
us.
more now. We're doing more hours, but the time is ours, and we're putting that into ourselves and our future, and for the kids and stuff. So, yeah, I think we are out of the rat race. I think we are out of the rat race, yeah, because now the rat race is ours, and we
Yeah.
can do as much or as little as we want.
I feel like I've got a greater sense of purpose, and like the quality of our life is so much better now.
Yeah, and we still hold down jobs.
Yes.
So, you know, it's not like we're out of employment or anything like that. Like, we still have to work to earn the money to make things happen. So
I have continued working remotely once I had Alex and we started discussing how we wanted our life to change. I looked for a remote working job.
yeah, so we both do work online. I do remote tech support for a battery company. So yeah, we both work online, and obviously we do YouTube, which gives us a little bit as well.
Yeah. The cost of living like this is as great or as minimal as we want it to be. So our council tax for the year was probably about £40.
It was about £40
Yeah.
for the year,
For this year,
roughly.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then the only other bill that we have is water, because we are currently still connected to mains.
The cost of living here is massively cheaper, for sure.
If you're on a UK wage.
Yeah, I mean, people still struggle here. There's no doubt about that. But for us, yeah, the cost of living here is, I think, how it should be. It's much more relative to your income, you know? Like, you have money left over after doing your grocery shop to go and, you know, maybe you can go for a meal out or something like that.
Being away from family is probably the biggest challenge that we've had.
Yep, agreed.
Particularly as at the beginning of this year, my dad was diagnosed with cancer quite suddenly. So that brings itself a lot of difficulties because the distance doesn't help.
Yeah, that made things...
Yeah, it makes it very difficult.
The language is definitely a barrier, but one that's overcome. Like we're learning Bulgarian as best we can. It's difficult, and reading it as well. I'd say that is a challenge for sure.
And definitely like a culture difference as well,
Yeah.
and breaking stereotypes. So when we first drove into the village, I remember just feeling like everyone was watching you, like, because sometimes they will look at you with quite a stern expression.
Yeah, they've all got a very stern face
But
initially.
actually, as soon as you start speaking in Bulgarian and you start to chat to them and they get to know you, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, you're all right.
You're okay.
And they're the most welcoming, wonderful community you could have around you.
My favourite thing here, I would say, to be honest, initially it's the time. Just the time that we can do what we want. Time is our own. You know, I genuinely, on Monday mornings, like walk across the land, it's like this, and I think, you know, so many people dread a Monday morning, and it feels wonderful never to feel like that, you know, like just our time is our own, and we can do with it what we want. We can work, or, you know, however we want to spend it, we can spend it. And that for me is one of the biggest things, is that we've just gained time, and that, especially with young children, is very important to us, to just be able to spend time with them, you know, and enjoy this, like just be here, be present and enjoy it at the moment, you know. That's for me anyway.
My favourite thing about being here is just being content and happy. Like, we have highs and we have real lows, but we're just generally day to day so much happier.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
I can honestly say, like, if I got hit by a bus tomorrow, I'm fine. You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm living every second of life like how I would want.
Yeah.
Like, we're not waiting to build our dream because we're living it.
Well, this is our, it doesn't look it from this angle, but this is our 6-berth caravan that we towed from the UK, and this is what we live in full time here on the land.
The caravan is accompanied by this amazing decking that you made, which has absolutely changed our way of living, because it means that when we take these sides off for the summer, we have got an indoor-outdoor space out of the sun, and has just doubled our living space.
We bought the caravan in the UK and we towed it here with a load of our possessions, put it in this spot, and it's sat there ever since. We then built the decking and all of this around the caravan, so it's never actually moved from this spot since we first towed it here. And then just to give you a run through of some of the systems, we use a compost toilet at the back, and this barrel holds the sawdust for that compost toilet. Here we have our gas boiler. So we have an electric boiler, so when we've got loads of solar, we just heat our water with electric. When the solar's not so good, we just flick to gas, and we can use gas when the sun's not shining. We've just started our rainwater collection, so it's a 1,000-litre IBC, and the plan is we'll have a whole row of these along here to try and store as much water as we can, mainly for fighting wildfires. It's a really good idea to have a load of water on hand that we can throw a pump in and then fight fire if we have to, because that is a real reality here. Okay, so we use Starlink for our internet. As we said, we both work remotely. This has been one of the best investments we've made, isn't it?
Faultless.
It has been faultless, and we've been running it well over a year now. We're really, really happy with the Starlink. At the start of last summer, we installed air conditioning in the caravan, and I literally feel like I want to worship this. So we can run this air conditioner at full power all day long, all night long, with the solar setup that we have. We never have to worry about it now. So at the front of the caravan we have the gas bottle. We can refill this, and it costs us about £11 to refill that gas tank, and that lasts us about 3 months. We also have the ability to cook on gas as well as the boiler, so we can do hot water and cooking on gas or electric if we got the sun power for it. And then on this side, just here, this clear plastic tank is the diesel tank for the diesel heater. So again, in winter, we fill that up with diesel, and it's a totally automated system. So it's,
I think it's one of the things that we've learned here is that being off-grid is that you need to have a backup for every system in place.
Yeah,
and so we're at that point now where nearly every system we've also got a backup. So this is our home here in rural Bulgaria. Come and have a look. This is the most practical area of our decking. It's like a porch.
Yeah, it's the boot room, if you like.
If you've got kids or an animal, then you know why we would need this. Yeah, muddy boots can come off, sandals can come on.
Wet coats can hang up. The dog cage is here, so if he's muddy, he's come out for a walk. We've put this gate in so that he doesn't come onto the living space, so that he's got this sort of dirty air and we can leave the gate open. He can come and go as he pleases. For winter this year, we purchased these, which were like custom-made plastic curtains, and they just keep the weather out, to be honest. Like, they stop the wind and the rain when it does blow under here. It's not draft proof by any extent, but it has definitely made a massive difference, and we've been able to use this space all winter. You'll know, well, caravan kitchen is a long way from an ideal kitchen, so we put this sort of countertop out with a proper sink and stuff, because again, the caravan sink's like this big, and it made a massive difference. We've got the air fryer and the electric hob and everything out here, so when it's hot, we've got the sun, it all works perfectly. We cook out here and it's nice and airy, and yeah, it's not a hot house in there.
Right, and just because you live off grid, it doesn't mean that you can't have the luxuries of an air fryer.
Yeah.
With children, it's game changer.
Yeah. So the only way that we heat this space is with the wood burner, and it was a great investment because we had a load of wood left over from the roof of the barn, as well as we've got a little bit of our own woodland here, so we never had to buy logs or firewood. We were able to run that all winter long for free. I just built this sort of seating area here, which is actually brilliant. We've got a little TV out here, and then without the screens on, it's just this indoor-outdoor lounge, basically, which is it's a wonderful place to spend an evening and chill out and just, I don't know, you'd just be like, it's just a great place to be.
This is the best view. as we come into our caravan. So when we purchased the caravan, we gutted the bathroom and rebuilt it to our specifications. So we've got our own storage space for all our clothing. We've got a nice walk-in shower and a composting toilet. We had a composting toilet when we were doing van life, and to be honest, it worked brilliantly, and we kind of thought, why go back to being on a water toilet? Yeah, we've got no complaints, it doesn't smell, it's easy to use, and it's so much more environmentally friendly. So then we have got Ember's bed here with a cot side on, and then she's got blackout curtains. We've also created a whole like bedroom area for Alex so that he's got his own space. We've got lots of overhead storage. Yeah, so we've got all our food storage up here on a shelf. It's almost like a mini pantry, and everything is in cupboards. I think the key for us is that everything has got to have a space and a home, and that's how we keep on top of it in here. This is our boiler, so this was a recent upgrade for us. Our shower runs just like any household shower. We have so much hot water. I'm able to have proper hair washes, as many showers as we want. So yeah, this was our latest upgrade, and yet again has been a huge game changer for us. So then we come into our caravan kitchen. We've got a gas hob and gas oven, which we use pretty much all the time. The standard caravan sink, lots of overhead storage, and then we ripped out the caravan fridge and fitted just a usual under counter fridge, and that has been amazing for us, particularly in the summer with cold drinks. And then this is our bedroom space. We've got the aircon unit, which is incredible in the summer. We've got nice skylight. I love the fact that we have almost like a panoramic view when we're in bed, and it's so nice because we're literally able to wake up with the sunrise. It just makes you just feel so much more in tune with everything.
I still wake up here and like have this reality check of like, I can't believe this is us, and we've made it happen. This is how we live. Like, you come out here in the morning, the sun's rising, it's an amazing. I feel very, very proud, very lucky, and very honoured to be living like this, for sure.
We worked very hard over the years to get to where we are now.
Yeah, it didn't come easy.
No.
But it was definitely worth all of the work, for sure, for us.
Without a doubt.
Do you have to be wealthy to live this lifestyle? Do you have to be rich to do this?
I don't think you do have to be wealthy to live like it. It's very divisive, and everybody lives differently, and how you want to live, sure, if you've got the money, it's great, and you can make a lot of stuff happen quickly, but I don't think you have to have money in the bank. I think the most important thing to live like this is a little bit of money, but a lot of time.
We live paycheck to paycheck. So what we do is we pay the bills and the essentials that come out first, and then anything that's left over at the end of the month goes in an envelope, and then that is what we use for a project. And we either save that up for a bigger project, or we go, okay, now we can buy the wood for this, or we can do this. We don't have a savings pot.
No.
We don't have a constant hidden income from somewhere.
No. My biggest points would be, it's not for everyone, and it is seriously hard work.
Life was never meant to be easy.
Yeah.
That's not where you get the enjoyment.
And if it's easy, it's probably not right.
Yeah.
Because we've always said that, haven't we? The easy thing is never the right thing. It would have been much easier to live in carry on with a 9 to 5, keep renting the house. It would have been much easier to just carried on like that. But it wasn't the right thing. No. The right thing was to jump in like this and drown. Everything's possible. Absolutely everything is possible. It's generally a time and a money thing.
And also how badly you want it. How much work are you willing to put in? What are you willing to sacrifice in the short term to get to the long-term goal that you want?
100%.
We've made a lot of sacrifices.
You should have seen our families when we moved into a van. We had Alex, who was 2 or 3 at the time, 2 years old, and as a family we moved into a van. It was hilarious.
Your mum was beside herself.
Yeah, our families just thought we were absolutely mental. What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then, as I said to you guys before, like for us, van life was the key that unlocked the off-grid life for us. That was what unlocked the door to make this a reality. So,
totally. Van life made us realise how little we needed.
100%.
And actually what really mattered to us.
What mattered and what was important and what you actually needed. And it turned out we didn't need 9 saucepans, we just needed 2.
We gained our residency before the Brexit kind of agreement, deadline was cut off. So our residency journey was very different to those who would be moving now. It's a really hard one, and actually when people ask us oh, we're looking at residency, what do you recommend? We give them a flat out, we can't recommend
There's
anything.
No recommendations.
Look at the embassy website, and if you really want it, you can definitely research it.
But it's worth digging, because I feel like it is a better life. If you want this kind of lifestyle, it's a better life. It's worth doing the digging for. Long-term plans are, I don't know if they make paper long enough. We've got a lot of dreams here. There's a lot of dreams here. And I think the big plan is that we're going to knock the house down that's here because it's in a very bad way. And our plan is to build an eco home. We'd like to build a straw bale house or maybe an earth ship, something like that. We really want to try and build an eco home and use natural materials and resources to try and build a bit of a dream for us, really, that we've been dreaming about for a very, very long time.
So we have a YouTube channel called Off Grid with the Udens. We try and upload a video every 2 weeks.
So follow us there. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And comment, because actually we've built a really lovely
We've built an amazing community. We were inspired by YouTube channels to do this sort of thing, and it would be amazing to just pass that baton on to somebody else. If one person made a change to do something like this they genuinely wanted to do, and we helped them do that, would be just the best thing ever.
We hope you've enjoyed watching our work in progress, and if you want to see what's coming up, then please do like and subscribe to our channel, and we'd love to have you along for the journey.
This is my camp. So as we walk up this path now, right there where you are, that's the entrance to my camp. Well, mainly. It's not much, but it's going to be huge soon. So here is when I was 6 years old. I made this bench, and what Ember's sitting on at the moment is actually a table that I made, a few days ago for it. So it's been sat here for a few years or something. I don't know. And over here, I dug a trench for the fire to go in, because I'm planning to have a big fire here.
Do you like living in Bulgaria?
The main reason, yes, because, it's just a free country. It's the best.
Do you have fun here?
Yes, because it's the wild, and I'm basically made for the wild. I like the wild. Аз най-български тук, защото аз излизам в училище.
What does that mean?
That means, in English, that's Bulgarian, but this one in English, it means I know Bulgarian because I went to a school and to learn Bulgarian, basically.
Cool. And then say, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little space.
Alright guys, thanks for tuning in there. We had a great time in Bulgaria, so big thanks to Phil and Kayleigh and their family for sharing the story and showing us around.
Make sure to follow them on the socials, especially their YouTube channel. They've got great things going on there. It's so amazing to see what they're building. So all the links for that will be down below in the description. And we hope that you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comments what you think, and if you want to see more content like this, then make sure you're subscribed. See you in the next one.